Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly SimpleMMO Guild Stats video. This week is actually going to be bi-weekly because there was an issue with the API in-game, which didn't allow us to record any of the data to be able to publish that weekly Guild Stats video last week. So we'll be covering 23 April through 7 May for this video. And on another note, I am recovering from sickness still, so kind of struggle busting it right now. So bear with me as we go through the details for the past 2 weeks. So to start, let's look at the guild details here, focusing on the newly active guilds. There are a total of 13 newly active guilds since 23 April. Of note, a few things. Radiant Dawn was created within the past 2 weeks. They're actually on the top 25 seasonal guild leaderboard already, which is impressive. They're crushing it there. Other notes, the Merry Men of SimpleMMO, very old guild. They're actually the 43rd guild in the game. They're back and they're actually active. It isn't just like the leader showed up one day and then went inactive again. They have a whole inactive crew going on. And then the God Hand is another super old guild that became newly active. However, this was just the guild leader coming back and being active for a day and then disappearing. So don't foresee them doing anything from there, but the Merry Men of SimpleMMO are back. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, pretty wild to see the Pearly Gates, Dark Celestials, Quantum Crew all having these high numbers and also step into shadows. So congrats to them. I hope they're able to continue the grind. I mean, I'm really impressed by Radiant Dawn right now. So good job, everyone there. Let's go over to the deleted guilds. And surprisingly, there's only 3 that were deleted. Sadly, 2 of them were super small and didn't get anything, and actually Modular Apex went over to the Peaceful Crusade, so that's cool. The Nephilium was a decent sized guild, and then they're no longer, they don't exist anymore. Pretty sad, but guild heaven, here they come. All right, so that's the guild details. Now let's go into the actual guild stats. Let's focus on the first row here. So right now in game we have 576 total guilds since the version 9.0 update. They've gained some type of EXP since version 9.0. Well, we covered the 13 newly active guilds just recently, right before this. This is the first time that we actually see there are more PvE guilds than PvP guilds. And we were talking about this in previous videos, right? At some point, PvE was going to catch and beat PvP because of the guild changes in the game where wars are just open to anyone. You can be declared on by anyone if you're PvP, even if it's just you and your guild, right? So props, well, not props, but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if PvE continues to grow or if we'll see PvP make a comeback and take over the most amount of guilds. So let's move on to the next piece here. The important piece, right? So what we have here is your top 10 PvP on the left and top 10 PvE on the right. So on the left, let's focus on the left real fast. Babel, The Forest, Wolfblood, all crushing it with their EXP over the past 2 weeks. Rain Factory, of course, is there. Golden Arrows is slacking over the past 2 weeks. So that's interesting to see. The Russian Guild is constantly there, Prostor. Yeah, and Guerrilla Wizards as well. So pretty consistent what we see in the seasonal guild leaderboard. No surprises here over the past 2 weeks. It's pretty impressive that Babel and the Force are and Wolfblood. I can't forget Wolfblood. They're absolutely crushing it compared to everyone else. Let's move over to the top 10 PvE on the right hand side here. Of course, the Peaceful Crusade is still holding on to that first place, and then you have Radiant Dawn. So it'll be interesting to see if Radiant Dawn over the next couple of weeks may potentially pass the Peaceful Crusade. And then you, of course, the Titans, Deadly Cute, all the others that you normally see. Now, normally it's been the Peaceful Crusade and the Titans battling it out for that first slot. But now I think I think the Titans have stepped back some, and the Peaceful Crusade and Radiant Dawn are now the two going to be fighting it out for that first spot. So I'll be interested to see what happens there. And then in the next coming weeks. But yeah, so that's the SimpleMMO Weekly Guild Stats video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you keep coming back, as always, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.